have fought enough Tonberries. Went out and saved my game. Here's the party. As you can see, they are hurting quite a bit, but I should be fine. Let's just run around some more, and we will get into yet another fight with a Tonberry, because that's how this kind of works right now. So let's run around until we actually get into the fight. Just run in a big circle. There we go. That took way longer than it usually does. Of course, the one that I tried to record takes a little bit longer. And we're up against yet another Tonberry, just like I promised. I'm just going to go ahead and mug him with Irvine for now. But we do want the Renzo Kukin on him. The Renzo Kukin is probably my biggest damage damage. Sometimes you only get that 4, and then you don't get, kind of a bonus on it. But I have figured out a blue magic that works very well. It is the Gatling gun. Like I said, it works fairly well. It's still just the one shot, which I'm not a big fan of. But hey, it almost does max damage sometimes. That was probably a critical hit there. And then one more Renzo Kukin should finish this guy off. I have been doing this for a little bit now. I don't know why it's really slowing down in the middle of my Renzo Kukin, but it did. Oh, and we get a Rough Divide. Fantastic. That was not needed, but I will take it. And down goes Tonberry. And we have something else to deal with. Here we have the Tonberry King. First thing I'm going to do is use one of my meltdowns on him. I know I only have 90, but we're going to be using one. All right, now I want to start using everybody's... we'll go for money first. Now I want to start using everybody's limit breaks. Meltdown turns his defense down to 0. Now I have figured out that... Oh shit. No. I forgot I needed to do it. Oh, it's doing so much damage. 3. Can I get a 4th off? I do, just in time. So much damage. So much damage. Mighty Guard on us, just in case. But then we can start unleashing just an insane amount of damage should I be able to get more shots, apparently. I was kind of hoping for a Renzo Kukin like that one, but what are you going to do? All right, start spamming away. As you can see, I haven't been using too much more of the shot. I'm not a big fan of things that, consume things. Surely I can get this stuff back, but still. All right, incoming Renzo Kukin. This guy has a ton of HP, which is why we are doing the meltdown strategy on him. 5. Do we get something? We don't get anything. Nope. All right, there we go. Gatling gun should do max damage. At least close to it. Oh, not even that close to it. It's sharp. Uh-oh. What do we got incoming? Not that much damage, really. Not that much damage. All right, we need... Come on, Renzo Kukin is always... Oh, shit. Look at that. 2 in a row. 4 and 5. Give me something at the end. Oh, how could you, Leo? But Tonberry King goes down. He shrinks to just a normal Tonberry because he lost his crown. He looks so sad. I'm sorry. And Tonberry has joined our party. He's going to be a party member. I'm going to bring him along. I love Everybody's Grudge. It works so fantastically against monsters. But we do get a Royal Crown out of it. Magic plus 60 ability can be learned. 21 ability points. 20 for the Tonberry King. 1 for the regular Tonberry. We have learned a couple things. I did learn a couple things off screen that I'll mention. Of course, Tonberry is not an actual party member. He is a guardian force for us. That's why we get to name him. Don't get to name Odin, no. Just for the record, you do not get to name Odin. Now, there are a couple things that I need to talk about. The first one being that I learned a couple abilities on my party along the way. The second being, good lord, look at Tonberry all the way down here. He is one of the best guardian forces in the game. Some say the best. It all depends on how you look at it, of course. I did learn a couple things. Leviathan did learn two things, it looks like. I have here that he learned Magic Junction, so I probably moved him over to, GF Recovery Medicine Refine. It was easy, really. So now I'm going to move him over to, let's do Spirit plus 40. Sounds good. I'll probably do some grinding very shortly soon after this anyway. Tonberry, we'll come back to you. Who else learned something? Ifrit did learn something. He learned Summon Magic plus 10%. We finished that off. That unlocked Summon Magic plus 20%. We're just going to go ahead and fill these out for the time being. Some people say don't do it. It's not going to be a big deal for me, I don't think. So I've had him learning GFHP plus 10%. If that is that big of a deal. Okay, so with that all said, we are ready to look at Tonberry. As you can see, he is compatible with Selfie a lot for whatever reason, but that is not important. He is the best GF when it comes to abilities. A lot of people say. Number 1, luck plus 50%. Very good. Initiative, also very nice to have. Restore HP by walking with our move HP plus. Not all that useful, but it could be good. Auto potion, he's not the only person to have that. Just your standard summoner upgrades. But here is where things can be quite useful. We have Haggle, receive discount at shops. That's very useful. But then we also have Familiar, easier to buy rare items. And that's going to be the first thing that I want Tonberry to learn. Everything else isn't really necessary right now. Well, technically Familiar isn't necessary right now, but damn it, I want that to happen. Now that should unlock some other things down the road. I think Haggle and Familiar, I need both of them in order to get what I want. But with that all done, you're damn right, I am going to save. Damn right I'm going to save. There is actually one more set of abilities that I forgot to go over with Tonberry. Also, very, very important. Let's take a look at what is already learned, which is why I didn't think to look at it. We have level down and level up. Now, you use these on monsters, and what it does is it raises and lowers the monster's level, I believe by 10 each time. Now, why have a level up? Don't you always want to level it down? Not always, because as monsters get higher levels, they have better and better magic. Let's say there was a fire monster out there. At a low level, it'll just have fire. At a mid level, it'll start having Fyra. At the highest levels, it'll start having Fyraga. So if you want Fyraga off of it, you'll have to use level up. Maybe by using it enough, you can get Flare. We will have to see as we continue on, though. I do have Encounter None back on so that we can head to our next destination, which is the northern continent. So, of course, we are going to go south to get there. And we're going to go into the ocean. Who cares about the students on board and their family and friends and all that good stuff? We need to go. We have more important things to do. You knew what you signed up for when you came on board and signed to be a seed. You knew what you were getting into. Hey, there's a lighthouse. I don't have good histories with lighthouses. We are just going to head down to the northern continent. Yeah, it's always been weird to me that we just drive the entire school wherever the hell we want to go. That's always been weird to me. Hopefully not everybody needs to be like strapped in for this, that it's not so it's not moving so much, it's not so turbulent. There's the word I'm looking for. It's not so turbulent that people do need to be strapped in. Now I don't remember where the beach is around here. It's most likely on the other side. Wherever I go, that is not where the beach is. Hopefully it's not so turbulent that they can't just walk around resuming their normal lives. But at the same point, you know, there were students like Zell who commuted to campus, right? He fully admitted that. He's like, I live in Balam, I migrate here during the day, or I travel here during the day and then go back home in Balam. Zell apparently doesn't have anything to say about us doing this. Right, where is it? Of course, it's the last place I look. Of course it is. Now, I believe it is this way. There it is. That is what I'm looking for. This, I believe, is what I'm looking for. It looks a little weird to me, for whatever reason. In here, though, we should be able to find mist, and also, I don't know, mechanical spider-looking thing. It looks off to me, for whatever reason. We will head inside here, though, because we have found the Shumi tribe. Welcome to Shumi Village. If you wish to go to the village, take the front elevator to the bottom level. There are precious spells at this draw point. You must pay if you wish to draw from it. All right. I wish to pay and draw from it. Do you want to use the draw point? I do. For each draw, we charge 5,000 gil. Well, money is not an issue for me. I've been running around like you wouldn't believe. It's non-refundable. Oh, what the heck. Even though that's never something Leo would say. Go right ahead. All right, found a draw point. Ultima is on it. We are going to have Irvine draw for... No, Quistis. I think Quistis has better magic. And we got 8 Ultimas. Not as much as I would like, but hey, I will take what I can get. Now, at this point, it is entirely possible, and some people say recommended. I would say it's recommended if you have an infinite amount of patience to just kind of run around forever and wait for that to respawn and draw from it again, because you will make more money running around waiting for that to respawn than it'll take you to actually draw from it. Because I do have so much money. How much money do I have right now? 359,000 gil. What is that even used for? You can fill yourself up with Ultimas, if that's what you want to do. I will try to find other ways to get Ultima, but just know, this is something you can do.